Hello and welcome to Titanium Taurus Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Leos, okay? So this is for any planet or star you have in your chart under Leo. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms because heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now I'll be mentioning the decks as I use. And for some reason I got a reminder of, I remembered one of Ryan Reynolds' interviews with Graham Norton. Hilarious. In any case, so as I was saying, I will mention the decks as I use. If not, they will be in the description box below. So now let's get into your reading. Okay, I'll start with the Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good, who has a message for my Leos. I'm a Leo's rising myself, so please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos. And you got the Princess of Summer, which would be the Page of Cups. The King of Summer at the bottom of the deck. Ooh. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good, the wheel popped out. Please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Aries. Please come forward and share what they should expect. And you got the Two of Winter. I also thought of something. My grandfather is very adamant of asking questions about something he does not really know, in the sense that he's trying to figure out. And he asked me some questions, and it was much speculation, a lot of rumors about somebody else, and I was like, let's not spread rumors. Until this person does not come and tell you something, don't assume. So, oh wow. So just don't assume. Because you make yourself look like an ass when you assume. And I've made myself look like an ass multiple times because I have assumed. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share. And you got the Three of Autumn. Now, what was I saying? I was saying that, oh yes, I am a Leo rising myself, so I think I mentioned that before. So, but please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good. And you got the Six of Summer. I like Six of Summer. And by the way, I use selenite on my decks, if anyone is interested to know. Now I'm going to use the Froud's Fairy Oracle to clarify. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why the Princess of Summer is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for Leos, please come forward and share. And you have Iris of the Rainbow. With Luminous Doom in the reverse. And Penelope Dreamweaver. So please, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and clarify the two of winter in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why the two of winter is here in the upright. And you got the Pook with ecstasis, as well as the Soul Shrinker. Ooh. This is going to be a very interesting reading. Yeah. Now the next card you got is the Three of Autumn. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos. Why is the Three of Autumn here in the upright? Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And the first card that fell is Topsy-Turvy. It's pointing towards the left. And the cards at the bottom of the deck are He of the Fairy Sword, as well as the Singer of Connection. And you also have the Lady of the Harvest, the Singer of Transfiguration, the Fairy Godmother. Yeah. Now, you have the Six of Summer. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why the Six of Summer is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share. And you got Gotcha! Surprise! As well as the Bodacious Bodak at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Feline, and a collective of pixies, as well as She is a Cruach. Yeah. Okay. Selenite, I think I mentioned, but I'm just checking. Okay. So, the first card you guys got is the Princess of Summer. Dinner was spicy. Dinner was spicy today. So, Princess of Summer, which would be the Page of Cups. Okay, in normal tarot. So, this card says gentle, sensitive, kind, inexperienced. Okay, it says a new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. Ooh. Something is coming. Something emotional. Now the cards clarifying that, alright, are Iris of the Rainbow, which talks of hope and promise for the future. So I'm guessing these invitations are promises for your future, and you're looking forward to them. Then you have Luminous Doom in the reverse. Now in the reverse, Luminous Doom means the positive person, the negative person has to get themselves out of this funk they are in. That was choppy. So this negative person needs to get themselves out of the funk that they are in. Yeah. And then we have Iris of the Rainbow. No. Penelope Dreamweaver. I started off with Iris of the Rainbow. In any case. So Iris talks of inspiration, magical dreams, and visions. So basically you have hope. And this hope is derived from all your visions. maybe you're slightly depressed. You or someone you're dealing with is slightly depressed. So they have much hope. But I feel like what it is that this person is not taking into account the manifestation lag time. Right? We are not in heaven. We can't just think a thought and have it pop into reality. There has to be a process in order to achieve it. That is one of the things that we learn in this paradigm. Okay? So I feel like you have this hope, you have this dream, and you're looking towards the promise of the future, but you're like, but you or someone you're dealing with is like, but where is it? Right? And I feel like these where is it's are short-lived, which is good, which is really good. And once this short-term where is it passes, okay, you get into the state of inspiration, magical dreams, and visions, of seeing all these visions. So the only way to like ensure that you will be able to manifest what it is you want quicker is by unthinking this thought. I'm thinking the negative. The negative person has to get themselves out of the funk that they are in. You need to get yourself out of the funk so that when inspiration comes a knocking, you know what to do, right? I felt so Canadian at that point. Comes a knocking. Anyway, so the second card, the card that starts the second set, alright, is the Two of Winter. Now the Two of Winter would be the Two of Swords in this deck. It says indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellect and the mind. I feel like someone somewhere in your life is kind of can't make up their mind at this point. And that is because it's not all black. It's not all black or white. It's mainly shades of gray. Not the book, just the variants of the color gray. Okay? And I feel like that's the reason why they are indecisive. So the suggestion is that the person who is indecisive, choose what brings them much joy. Okay, now for some reason I thought of if it's what brings you much joy. Basically, the alternative that will bring you much joy. So if you have children, taking care and you care deeply for your children, what would make you most happy? I would suspect that it would be that you would take care of your children. And you would do whatever it takes to make the family thrive and make it better, right? So that is what you would be concentrating on. But if that is not what your happiness lies, of course you choose something else. So it depends on you, right? What is your objective? What is your primary objective? And try and see what that is so that you can center all your decisions around that. Alright? Okay. I'm telling this to my intuition because I think I talked to Ryan Reynolds a little earlier in this video, but the interview that I was thinking of and what made me say that I sounded like the Canadian accent, just I can hear it, was in a video, in an interview with Graham Norton where Ryan Reynolds talks of something that he says. Fuck, buddy. I think that's more of the West. So, because he is from Vancouver, I am from Quebec, and fuck, buddy. I can't say it the way he did it, but yeah. So that's, and that actually was making me laugh through this second set. In any case, so the last card for the second set is the Soul Shrinker. Now, the Soul Shrinker, right, talks of cruelty, malice, gossip, curses, and destruction. And at the very end, it talks of blessings. So once all the destruction is over, what comes out but blessings? So basically, I think that you are at this point in between the battle of the thoughts. And I feel like the battle of the thoughts are raging chaos inside of your mind. And so once everything blows over, once you finally decide what it is you want to do, you will see the blessing of what that internal conflict did, right? Allowed to transpire. Now, the next card is the Three of Autumn. Now, the Three of Autumn is the Three of Pentacles in this deck. It says, follow your passion when it comes to your career, being the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. You are going after what you love. What you love to do. And for some people, that might be accounting. They love to be accountants. Okay, all power to you. Do what you love. Yeah. Now, the first card clarifying the Three of Autumn is the Topsy-Turvets pointing towards the right. Now, Topsy-Turvets pointing towards the left. Excuse me. So, cards pointing towards the left to me mean that they happened in the past or they're happening super slowly. So, Topsy-Turvets talks of changing of a viewpoint, fresh new ways of seeing, fresh look, new ways of seeing. And so, because I feel like you are now able to do what it is you love to do as an occupation, because you first changed your viewpoint about what it is that you appreciate doing. Okay? Next you have He of the Fairy Sword. Now, He of the Fairy Sword talks of active principle, spiritual will, justice, protection. So, whilst doing this job that you are enamored with, that you love, that gets your creative juices flowing, okay, you are protected. You're protected, because anything that happens during that will be to your best and highest good. But little key trick, everything that happens in your life is for your best and highest good. All you need to do is shift your perception about it and it'll make sense. Okay? Now, the next card is the Singer of Connection. Now, the Singer of Connection talks of spiritual connection, karma, balance, empathy. And so, I just mentioned that everything that happens in your life is for your best and highest good. So, but that only comes with you reconnecting with your spirituality. Once you reconnect, things make more sense. They do. I hope I'm not talking too fast. And if I am, mention it in the box below and I will make it a point to speak slower. As you can see, this is slower. Next you have the Lady of the Harvest. Now, the Lady of the Harvest talks of completion, grief, loss, harvest, release. So the words standing most up to me here are completion, release, and harvest. So you are now reaping the rewards of your hard work. Yes, you are. And due to that, you have transformed, or what allowed you to reap the rewards of your hard work was that you first transformed yourself into something that you would prefer to be. Okay? Yeah. And once you did that, once that transformation complete, you were then able to tap into the fairy godmother energy. Very beautiful. Okay, fairy godmother talks of gifts, talents, grace, and helpful lessons. Last card, alright, is the Six of Summer, which would be the Six of Cups. It says children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. Yeah. Yeah. So things are taking things are taking a whole new perspectives with the topsy-turvets, which yes, it was not in this set, in the last set, but you have changed your perception about something, and that was very good. Now, I feel like the fact that you changed your perception shocked you. You were not expecting to do this, but I feel like what shocked you really was the fact that it was the fact that you had so much blessings coming to you due to the Six of Summer. Now, the next card is the Bodacious Bodak. Now, the Bodacious Bodak talks of meddling, tampering, sabotage, helpful fixing, and order. So I feel like what is more in alignment here is order. Or you might have remembered the sabotage, the helpful fixing, all those negative things in a different light, which can be very healing and very helpful. Okay. Now the next card is the Feline. Now the Feline talks of tidying up loose ends, delayed completion, and getting it right. So what it is that those little what you remembered differently surprised you, but due to that you saw the order of what happened and what it basically ended up in. So you saw the cause and effect of things, and due to that cause and effect, you now know what you need to do in order for you to live a better life, and that is why you are tidying up loose ends in order to secure your ability to live your best life. Okay. Next, you have a Collective of Pixies. Now, a Collective of Pixies talks of duty, willingness, joyful participation, and virtue. So you are now, like I said, tidying up loose ends, making sure that every T is crossed and every I is dotted to make sure that everything runs smoothly, right? Yeah, for you and whomever you're reconnecting with. And then you have She of the Cruach. Now, She of the Cruach talks of the receptive principle, fertility, nurturing. Now, when I hear that the receptive principle, I think you receiving information from your surroundings, you being able to see what is happening and being able to act upon it. That is what I see. So, my gorgeous Leos, gorgeous and fellow Leos, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my prize. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I may not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Leos, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!